what we call the power update on this show, where people call, when they call in, they tell me this is what the power situation is like in their area, their challenges they've met. Sometimes I get the complaints and I push them forward to some of your colleagues, but sometimes I also use the Twitter handle and your emails. I send emails, I copy my manager, he will attest. I copy him and say, okay, look, I'm sending this complaint for this people to these people. Now, however, I have to admit, sometimes they would get attention. Some people call in, they have. Now, this person, Asilia, is complaining that, look, that the PHED affiliates, of all the PHED affiliates, PHED is the most inactive and snobbish online. So go to Twitter and comment at Code Disco, IKDC, IBDC, and all the rest. They respond ASAP, but the case is the contrary with PHED, since they never answer questions. Their customer care numbers are never reachable. Now, I don't know about the customer care numbers because I've tried it a few times and they are connected. However, this complaint about engagement via Twitter is not the first time, Olubukola. Neither is it the second, third, fourth, or fifth. Okay. A lot of people complain that the PHED handle is not very responsive. They don't get to update very often. Yes, on particularly this year, I've seen a lot more comments on PHED Twitter space to say, oh look, there's been the power outage at social place, this part of Port Harcourt is affected, please all customers, we make this apology, we are working on it, right? But the engagements have not been particularly great because this, like I said, it's not the first or 10th comment. People say they send a message to PHED, they don't get to have a response, sometimes weeks on end.
Okay, so no excuses, but from like in the past 4 months, we have had, because we do our analytics just at the beginning of this week, we went to check the improvement that we have had. We're not there yet, but let me assure the public that we have observed this and we're working round the clock. And I want to assure you that in the next couple of weeks, you will see a major improvement. We're already working on it to ensure that our responses are on the go. And please note that apart from Twitter, you can always, some of these issues you have, you can resolve them faster now by just, chatting with Ibinabo.
Please, let's have the number, because this next 5 messages are all about.
Yes, and of course, we just launched our PHED Connect app too. These are some of the, initiatives that we have, because, you may not need to go to Twitter. It may just be something you want a token. Just go to Ibinabo. It will give you your token. And these are the same questions you're going to ask on Twitter. So you go to the PHED Connect app. You can pay your bills. You can do so many things. So I'm going to be providing Ibinabo's number so that at least you can go there and go to Google Play Store, our PHED Connect app. You can download it. All this will reduce the friction because it will help us to.
All right. So, Vesora, can you help us with it? Or who's going to help us with the Ibinabo?
I have it right here. You can please chat with Ibinabo on 081 88206515.
Could you repeat that slowly?
Yes, please. 081 88206515.
Okay.
That's our chat bot. And
a third time, please.
081 88206515.
Okay. All right. I'm going to come to you, sir. This one's a quick question for you. Please, my meter was installed in May of this year, and I was given the 40 token to activate. Do I still need to do an upgrade? Thank you. That's Briggs.
No. 40 token is all over KCT.
Okay. Now, someone said, I got my meter last year, December. Do I need the upgrade?
Yes, please.
Okay, all right. So you do need the upgrade. If your meter wasn't given the 40-digit PIN, then you definitely need the upgrade. Please, can the PHED people explain this? Where I live, the prepaid meter was attached to the wall, and as long as it's there's power. You can have as many units you left. It's easy to understand. Now, just move to a new house. The prepaid meter is a mobile meter you can't carry around. You can't even explain units you have less, because even your power, it just flashes several numbers and you don't know which is which. Next thing, you're out of power. Also, I personally and it will be in a better place to see. PhD, I thought the meter tells you I'm like when I'm done.
I'm trying to move. Okay. So if you landlord, I don't think I'll
okay.
Book the meter.
Oh, please, not move the meters. Not move the meters. This is like the third question. See, or that is a meter. Yeah, you can't move the meters. Please do that. It's not your property. Right? Move the meters. All right. Well, we have to tell us. We have no stop.
Okay. Sorry, just means.
It's 820
okay
6515.
Okay.
And the app also we have a PHED Connect. Our app is on the Google Play Store. You can download the app, and you can self-help and all of that.
All right, thank you very much, Olubuka Ilevare, and so it's a pleasure having you join us this morning.
Thank you.
We hope to get to hear from you again very shortly, maybe next week or so.
Okay.
Thank you.